Hello YouTubers, I'm the guy 18k here. Today is a new video, I'd say, called Cards on Steroids. Cards that I think, and decks and themes, and other cards that I probably would like, you know, I have an interest and ire on about them. Anyway, cards that are on steroids, cards that are good, cards that are annoying, that people will just want to slap in the face. And yeah, this is a clear version of me. Anyway, I mean, I'm here, but you know, I could have turned into one. That'd be cool. Anyway, today's cards on steroids will be wind-ups. Yes, wind-ups, because they do wind up. You know, they are wind up. Wind up the dicks. Cards on steroids. Because with the next cards coming out, I believe this deck will be meta, and I'll go right through it now. So, cards I want to show you guys. Obviously, first, wind up Zen mains. Yeah, this one's in German, and I'll read you the effects. It's Falste auf der Karte auf der Spitze Chassas Verde Kunst du Straßen. Oh fucking. Okay. Basically, if this face-up card on the field will be destroyed, you can attach one Exceed monster from this card instead. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this effect was used this turn, target one card on the field and destroy it. Yes, I can read German. Only joking, I've got it on Wikipedia right over there. Anyway, people have been using this card because it's easy in Tour Guide. It's a rank 3, from Tour Guide, easy effect, get Sangam. Exceed in defense. Because it's a 21 defense and 15, its attack's not really that good, but you know, it's got a really good defensibility. If you say people prefer Gachi Katensu or this, and people would prefer this instead because it destroys, and it can destroy twice. The reason we put it in wind-ups, because it's a wind-up monster, why not? And it gets the effect of Factory, which is pretty good because it's on your opponent's turn as well, and it can, because wind-up Factory will work on your turn and your opponent's turn. And I know it's a fire, but no one really cares about it being a fire, and it's TCG exclusive, and it will be coming out in gold in Japan. That's that card. Next card is, I've got to use Wikipedia for this because my cards are foreign. Wind Up Rabbit. Yeah, this card's a wind up. I have Kuningo Omala and Alsaik Kanichian, one Italian, one German, and his effect is, and I'm going to have to use Wikipedia for this because my translation is very bad. I should listen to German more. I should listen to my German teacher more, and my Italian teacher. During either player's turn, you can target one face-up wind-up monster you control, banish it until the next standby phase. This effect can be used only once while this card is face-up on the field. The reason this card's brilliant is because it's a level 3 as well. Oh, sorry, I always keep on calling Exceed monsters levels and not ranks. What are you going to do, hit me? This card's brilliant though because it can stop targets. So if your opponent plays Fish or a Smashing Ground or some kind of Chaos or something, you can just banish it. They can attack directly. Oh, bring it back. And even if you have wind-up Factory in the field, you know, use the effect. And as I said, you can use it in your opponent's turn as well. The good thing about this card is that when it's banished, it banishes itself, it's a new monster, so it can use the effect again. Unfortunately, if it was another monster, that card, you can't use the effect again. But it's a nice card. 1400. Yeah, this card's going up now because this is also a TCG exclusive, and I don't know how much it is now, but people really want their hands on these things. So, and it's, you know, it's a rank 3, it's level 3 as well, so it could be easy summoned for Zen Means and Zen Mighty, which is another card that everyone wants. It's going to be on steroids. Next card, Little Kitty, Alsef Katsan. It's a good thing though because I have an English one on here. You can target one monster your opponent controls and return that target to the hand. This effect can only be used whilst this card's face up on the field. So the reason I like this card is that it's a Bryonic for one turn, so I'd say compulsory, because you can use it once, and I don't know if you could use it on your opponent's turn, but if they've got a very strong monster in the field, all you got to do is just go summon. Remove it. No, don't. Put it back to your hand. Oh, it's a synchro monster. Nah, put it back to your extra deck. Factory's effect. Get another search. Get out probably a rat or a rabbit, and then you've got advantage from your opponent next turn. That's the reason I like it. And if I would run this deck, I'll run 2. The best thing about this card is that it's a level 2, which can also be used for Junk Synchron and some other synchroing. So it you know, it can be good, and you know, it's a beast, so probably be used for, I don't know, giant rat or something. And shut that door. Screw the giant rat. I don't think anyone would use giant rat in this thing. Next one. Hunters. Wind Up Hunter. That's a good thing, because all these are English. The card's effect is that you contribute 1 face-up, 1 monster, except Wind Up Hunter. Send 1 random card from your opponent's hands to graveyard. This effect can only be used once while this card's face-up on the field. So, let's say you contribute 1 face-up monster. That means you do it once. Yeah, I think there's a loop for this. You summon this card, try and get out as many Zen Mighties as possible, and then use the effect to send 1 card from opponent's hand and send not the card, so Fables and Dark Worlds can F off. So I think it sends, exceeds, Zen Mighty, use the effect, get another Wind Up Hunter. I think it's or rat or something to get this card back from the graveyard. Send again, exceeds, Zen Mighty, rat, special summon another rat or something, hunter, etc, etc, until your hand has like almost no hand at all, which is a really good advantage against other players. And it's a 1600 level 3, so Zen Mighty and Zen means as well. Other card. Now people don't really people don't really see this card as good, but I do as well. I mean, disagree, you know, tell me if you disagree. Anyway, it's Wind Up Juggler. And this card's effect is, after damage calculation, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can destroy that monster with this effect, and can be used only once. So, it's a nice card. I mean, you still take damage from it, but after damage step, bang, destroyed, you know, gets you out of that situation. And I believe, you know, that you can use this card, you know, with Magician and Factory as well, of course. So yeah. And last but not least, the main card everyone wants in the deck would be Wind Up Factories. So this card, let me read it to you. Once per turn, if the effect of a Wind Up monster is activated, you can add 1 level 4 or Wind Up monster from your deck to your hand. So this is basically the draw power of the deck. This is the draw engine. You don't. People do run Pot of Avarice. People probably run, I don't know, probably Lure of Darkness if you wanted to, if you run a lot of darks. But this card, you know, this is your draw power. Because if you have 3 of these on the field, and you just play Wind Up Juggler's effect, or Rabbit, or Hunter, or Zen Mighty, only once though, but you get 3. So you'll get a plus, you get a 0, playing 3 of these, but next turn, or your opponent's turn, you'll get a plus 3, 2, or 1. Depends what they do. So basically this is the Black Whirlwind card for the wind-ups. Yeah, so these are the cards I have. I do have Magicians and Knights and the common cards basically, but these cards I think do take the cake. These cards will wind up the meta for next year. So if you like this cards, if you like this, yeah. So this is cards on steroids number 1, wind-ups. Comment on the video below, guys, and thumbs up if you like this video, or thumbs up if you don't like this video. But what do you think about the wind-ups? Comment on the video, and I'll see you later.